right, so what do we have today? Mad token. Man, it was a mad launch. And I wasn't a part of it. I actually could have done something, which I kind of regret. Just participated for the sake of it, because it's gonna go down the history. I literally could have just thrown in a couple of $100. But I did mention I don't have money lying around at this moment. Unless I have enough from the Savannah Finance, the yield farming. Once I have enough, once I've generated enough, then I could put in the launches, right? So I did miss out on MAD, which is fine. However, MAD is doing mad good. All right, so check this out real quick. Additional fee, man, I should have participated, but it doesn't matter. You can get in every single thing, guys. However, after the previous one, which was Serval Finance, nasty, you know, the scam. I talked about this. Now they came out with Mad Box. Well, the Mad right after Serval, right? Serval was 2 days ago. Man, that was insane. Feels like forever, isn't it? So Mad Bucks is a long-term utility token which will form the foundation of Madmaker NFT ecosystem. The MAD token will now be the governance token of the MMA world. Alright, I literally had 8 hours. It started 10 p.m. Eastern and it went all the way till 6 a.m. morning Eastern. Alright, and if you look at this, dude, close to 7,000 person oversubscribed. Yo, $35 million. Close to $36 million raised in 8 hours. That's not so bad. I know. However, let's look at the price right now, all right? So price per MAD was 50 cents. So currently it's trading at $4.67. So that's not a bad deal. 8x, I guess, right? And on the other hand, the whole ecosystem, Mad Meerkat, MMF, and M-Share, they're doing pretty decent. Yeah, not so bad. All right, so I'm just gonna stick to MAD for now. All right, just give you a quick overview what's happening and what's the utility, what does this token do, etc. And there's another launch coming. Man, launches after launches. Pegasus, I believe so, on Saturday. I did say I have a 25% chance of getting involved with it. I still said 25%, so maybe I will get a little bit off it. All right, I'm not sure, because the problem is like I mentioned, I don't have money lying around. So, and the launches are happening so quick, it's just impossible to keep up. Literally, I wanted to cover MAD yesterday because I thought it was coming in the next several days or so, but it actually happened, and boom, right? So, well, once I woke up in the morning, what happened? This is what I've seen, and I immediately bought just 81 MAD tokens for $4. All right, so this is the chart. I just wanted to buy a little bit for the sake of it. All right, and I'm gonna explain everything just in a bit. All right, so hang on. And I'm not gonna drag this video for no reason. I just had to do this because MAD seems pretty interesting. Okay, so if you look at the chart, someone bought all-time high at $8. That's insane. So this is another way you could make money on launches. If you go in pretty big, degens, and you sell off when after the launch, you can see what happens, right? So a lot of people actually got in and sold and made profits and they got out. Or you could just hold on to it because there are a lot of utilities, which I'm going to talk about, right? Staking. For example, now there's a farm on MM Finance, right? There's a farm, MAD pairs with MMF, giving you about 307% APR at this moment, 3.5 million liquidity, right? So yeah, you could farm, and yeah, like I said, insane, right? So I'm gonna talk about Pegasus in a second. So let's actually finish up with MAD. All right. So MAD for life, March 23rd. I'm just gonna read this real quick. I'm gonna try to point out. I mentioned this in one of the previous videos, but just the main points. All right. All right, here. Let's see. And I do suggest that you check out the GitHub and all the Medium if you want to understand the ecosystem. They have quite a bunch of tokens and it can get overwhelming. matter of fact, literally, because if you look at the chart here, MMF, MShare, MEDF, MAD, SVN, and then there's MMT. They're coming out with several more, I guess. I don't know. All right. So let's get back to MAD. Like I said, looks very decent, trading way above its pre-launch. So if you got in, amazing, right? So let's read up. Let's finish this. It's not mad enough. So they're creating something called Madmaker Arena, MMA, adding GameFi to DeFi. All right, and this is where you'll be using MAD token in several ways. Meerkat Arena is a play-to-earn game with unique tokenomics and click-to-play gameplay design that incorporates the MAD token, MMF token, MMB NFTs, and new MMG token. I'm not a really big fan of play-to-earn because it doesn't make sense to me. I play video games to have fun, to chill, to get my dopamine and the rush. So I'm not a fan of play-to-earn kind of stuff. But if it makes money on the other end, the back end, where you can stake and do all the crazy stuff, yeah, I'm in. I'm cool with it. But if you're buying NFTs and trying to get into whitelist or make money by playing games, I'm not too sure how much of a living, for real, in the USA, playing video games, I mean, play to earn crypto games to make a living, I'm not too sure about that. So yeah, let's get back on track. All right, so, but this is the tokenomics and this is the utility. All right, so it makes sense. It's not a Ponzi-nomics, for real. All right. This is an ambitious undertaking from a team, but we feel this is the only way to truly bring the Madmaker brand global. And this is their Treehouse, which I'm going to explain in a second, and why it matters. Well, that's the thing, right? So what I did was, I just got 81 right after it launched. I got it around like $4, just 81, which, like I said, doesn't make sense, but for the sake of it. And I have 3 MMT, which is a Madmaker trees, all right, which I'm going to explain. You need the Treehouse in order to make money from this thing, all right? So this is the dashboard, okay? So if you look at it, man, interesting. So obviously I don't have a Treehouse on this account. I'm just going to show you, all right? So at this moment, you can go to Abyssus Bay. It's interesting. And yeah, the floor price is nuts. All right, if you go to collections right now, Treehouse, wow, that's 5,000 crow, almost $2,400 for each Treehouse. All right, so I'm not sure if it's worth it if you do the math, because each Treehouse, if you stake it in the Treehouse over here, right? If you stake 1, and also each Treehouse will give you up to 3 boosters, and they have partnered with some other NFT projects, which is very interesting. If, for example, let me show you the directory, man. This is, look at this. It's really cool though. I can't lie, it's really cool. All right, so let me just click on one. All right, so these are Vestige Valley 3. It's one individual, man, must be loaded for real, who owns this, right, tree. And then you'll see all the other NFTs the person holds. Oh man, look at this. So this address, this person, whoever owns this tree, is the owner of all these other trees. Load more. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of trees. And you could literally go to each tree and check out whatever, you know, the details and the traits and stuff, but they have some bunch of other things I've seen, right? So yeah, I'm not gonna keep messing around with this right now, but this looks really cool, right? Some of them have crazy amount of NFTs, Mad Meerkats and the trees. Yeah, matter of fact, it was a very, very good bet, guys. 640, I believe 670 something crow mint for the trees, and for the meerkat it was 299, and right now the floor is 6,490. Guys, that's insane, right? Almost $150 worth. It was $150 almost mint, and right now sitting at about 3,200 ish dollars floor. which is very decent. And they have utilities. I've mentioned this earlier on. You can plug them in farms for boost. You can also, now another one is the tree. I'm not sure why I don't see any meerkats around. Or maybe I have to log in with some other, I don't know. All right, they're supposed, oh, if you go to gallery, this is the gallery, I believe so. All right, and if you go to the murals, anyways, I don't want to keep messing around with this right now, but it's addictive. Let's just take one more real quick. Mad Nebula. Now you were supposed to be able to see other stuff they have. I'm not sure why I don't. Maybe for some whatever setting, but it actually displays all the other NFTs. Okay, and Mad Meerkat is partnered with. So that's interesting. Other NFT projects basically partners up with Mad Meerkat. There's something going on, all right? So anyways, this is interesting, and I'm gonna create another video if I have to, exploring it once I have all my stuff set up, all right? But if you go to the staking section here, right? Let me actually finish this real quick. If you look at this over here, claim, right? So each treehouse is supposed to give you 1 MAD, right? So you earn 1 MAD token per day per treehouse. Like I said, it's not really lucrative unless you have a lot of trees, or unless the token value goes up all the way to $100. Imagine when MAD becomes $100, and I'm not sure, I'm gonna get to that in a bit, maybe the tokenomics, right? That's where the tokenomics come into play, market cap, which is actually mentioned somewhere here, which I'm gonna go through just real quick, okay? So yeah, what if right now the all-time high pretty much was $8.90, right? So let's say $10. So if you have 10 trees and you plug it in the tree over here, treehouse, 10 tree each giving you 1 MAD per day, so you're getting 10 MAD. And also each treehouse you can load up to 3 booster. So if you have other NFTs, for example, I have crow skulls and I'm not too sure, some monkeys. I have to figure that out. So you can load those up and get additional booster, all right? So it says number of boosters staked. So you can have 1 tree, 3 boosters, and if you have 10 trees, each with 3 boosters, so yeah, you can actually increase your earnings per day, all right? So if you have that strategy, to be honest, like this is not what I'm doing currently, all right? My main game is on Savannah Finance and the Vault, all right? But there are some big players, and I can see this grow as well, all right? So I'm gonna probably create another video, like I said, down the road when I'm actually playing around with this. So currently I have 81 MAD I just bought for fun, and I've staked my 3 houses with a couple of boosters, earning me about 3.5 MAD per day. All right, so let's see what happens. And basically you just claim every single day, all right? And this is a directory where you can visit other people's treehouse and all that kind of stuff. So it looks very decent and interesting. All right, so I've shown you this farm. This is done. All right, and let's see. Game mechanic over here. Exactly, I don't have to go through every single thing, but let's read this MAD. The MAD token. The governance token for the MMM world. The MAD token can be used to purchase MAD sacks that contains fighting gear for your MMB. Each piece of equipment has its own stats that could prove to be strategic in your success in the MMM world. To acquire MAD token, you'll be able to either stake your MMT NFTs for MAD tokens, or you can choose to purchase a MAD token at, exactly that's what I did, right? I told you I purchased 80 after it was launched, and I'm also staking MMT for earning MAD tokens. All right, so I explained this. And I don't think I need to explain this right now because MMG token is not out yet, as far as I know right now. So yeah, all right, I'm not going to touch on this. But however, let's read this. As observed, the MAD token and MMG tokens exist in the world of MMA to ensure a smooth and rewarding gaming experience. The MAD token is considered to be a scarcer resource, whereas prime usage is to be used in attaining attaining equipment to buff up your MMB. The MMG token is the main gaming currency that you will be rewarded for partaking in most actions in the game. Finally, players of the MMA game will also be required to hold MMF tokens, as the MMF token will be used as a gas token. Exactly. Another utility for MMF. Every time users trigger a fight, either in the wilderness or in the arena, a small amount of MMF tokens will be deducted from the wallet as gas. Perfect. More money. Nice. I'm not gonna go through this battle mechanics, but it's interesting if you have played MMO and all those card training games. All right, I mean there is a huge market for this, guys. I understand. Yeah, now with the mad evolution of Mad, where MMA and MMG are new chapters of our adventure, we expect Mad's interest to be unprecedented. Moreover, we have also been made aware of the possibility of botting from the MMT event. So they're trying to do whatever to keep off all the bad stuff away, right? Lastly, our team has reduced the amount of Mad tokens that are allocated to ourselves by 50%, so to ensure that token distribution is more fair, more to the community. Alright, cool. Explains the launch which has taken place. And I'm not going to read any of these. But I thought there was this Pegasus, which I actually wanted to touch real quick at the end. Because I might get into it, to be honest. Because isn't it supposed to peg or do something with MEDEV? I don't know, man. To be honest, I'm going to research a little bit. It's coming on Saturday, 2nd of April. If you look at MEDEV, MEDEV was about $15 pre-launch. And right now sitting at $102. That's insane. That's very decent. And I believe in MEDEV. I did mention if you are putting in $1,000 on Savannah Finance, then definitely I would spread it into different parts, obviously, right? And MEDEV was one of my picks as well. M-Share, MMF, MEDEV. MAD is doing decent right now, literally. And so SVN will be required to participate in the launches. All right, and you can get SVN from the OSIS in Savannah. So, man, I'm loving the whole tokenomics and everything. It's just getting interesting and better every single day, guys, to be honest. And I don't like to hype up anything, to be honest, you know, it just doesn't make sense. But when you look at a project and actually doing stuff and delivering, if they didn't have any of these and it was broken and garbage, dude, I would have, you know, yeah, but put down, right? But actually they have stuff and it's decent. I did play around with the staking and all that kind of stuff earlier on, not as much. But like I said, once I dig deeper, I'm going to create a separate video and explain the entire tokenomics and, you know, process and all that kind of stuff. But for now, yeah, I can't really find. They had, I believe it's on the MM Finance side, Pegasus. No, I don't have it here. So anyways, I'm probably interested. All right, so it's coming on 2nd. All right, so I'll keep you guys posted, alright? So follow me on Twitter, because I will, let me actually pull up my Twitter real quick. Because that's where I put, why is Cool Chain here? I don't know. Oh yeah. I don't want to talk about all this. Sometimes there are people doing weird things and they block me because they think I'm dangerous for them. I don't know, for whatever reason. Anyways, that's another topic, right? But I do post certain things. Oh wow, what is this? Nice. 38 out of, yeah, that's a baller right there. 38 trees, 50 boosters staked, 6,000 mad balance, 41 mad earnings per day. So 41 multiplied with $4.70, guys. I just don't want to do this for the sake of it, right? 41 into multiplied by 4.78. Let's just put it that way. That's $195. That's $200 per day. That's not bad. Just to start with, literally. While your value of the asset, the tree, goes up, this dude is earning a decent per day. And he can use that, could use that, put it on in the farm again, Savannah Finance, OSIS, or whatever, and then get yield farm, get more, take profit, again, put it back in the system. Sky's the limit. But you gotta be careful, because yield farming is definitely risky, but huge, greatly rewarding. Oh my god. Satisfyingly rewarding if you do it right. Alright? But yeah, look at this. Did I put this up earlier on? This was the Twitter, hold on. Yeah, exactly my point. Alright, so pay attention on my account, because I will post about Pegasus. And I don't think I can cover it as quick as, well, the launch comes out, right? It's just not possible. So I will put it up on Twitter. I don't know. It's just difficult for me to put any... You literally need $10,000 or more in order to get a decent allocation on one of these launch pads. You know what I mean? Like, Madmaker launches go nuts. What I do, literally, I always mention this. Once the launch takes place, right? Wait for them to put the contract address, and then you plug that on Dex Screener, and now you know you have the chart. Pay attention. Literally, I saw, well, if you look at the dip, it went all the way to $2.90. That was a very decent entry. Right now, it's sitting at $4.75. I can't predict what's going to happen tomorrow. People could take profit. It could dip. Anything is possible, right? So it's too early to say anything right now. But it does seem like it has a future because Meerkat has a lot of things coming, man. All right.